outsiders around you? No?
No. What up, y'all? What's going on? Oh, it's been a couple of days. I got on some fatigue pants. They bell bottom. They real bell bottom. Like, I'm actually stepping on them right now. I don't have a heel on my sneakers, so they're coming past my feet. So they're dragging real bad. But I'm not about to change them because we're on our way. We're on our way out, and I ain't got time to change them. But anyway, y'all, the last couple of days has been crazy. What's up?
I gotta go around the house right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so the last couple of days has been crazy. Let me tell you. So Friday night, me and my husband, we're in the bed. Right? We got on our pajamas, we're in the bed. So my husband's phone beeps. And he was like, who the hell calling me? Because it was like after 12 o'clock at night. So he was like, who the hell calling me this time of night? So we thought maybe it was my daughter. Because whenever she wants something from us, she'll text us or whatever. But it was my son. He was at work. He was just leaving work. He texts my husband and says, meet me at this area ASAP. So me and my husband jump up because me and my son has never, ever sent us a message like that. So my husband texts him back, what's going on? He said, just meet me here ASAP. So we jump up, me, my husband, and my daughter's boyfriend. We jump up and we rush out the house. We meet up with my son. He's surrounded by like 5 cop cars. So he wasn't in trouble, but what happened is he's been messing with this girl. Well, they've been talking for the past 3 weeks, and she works with him at the airport. Different companies, but they work together. And she's jealous because his ex-girlfriend hit him up and want to get back together, but he's not willing to get back with his ex-girlfriend. She gets mad, so she's telling my son to tell her where the ex-girlfriend lives because she want to go cut the girl up. So my son was like, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just ignore her. I'm not going to do that. So she tells my son, either tell me where she lives or you're going to take on this problem. So he was like, what? So he gets in his car. He leaves to go home. She gets in her car. She's chasing him down. Now, he has one of his co-workers in the car with him because he usually drops his co-worker home at night because his co-worker lives on the way, him coming home. So him and his co-worker's in the car. She's trying to run my son down. She's trying to run him off the road and stuff like that. So my son stopped the car. He said, let me stop the car and see what's wrong with this girl. So he gets out the car. He says, what's wrong with you? You trying to run me off the road? She pulls out a crowbar out her car and she's approaching him. And he was like, yo, what's going on with you? What's going on with you? Like that. And she was like, tell me where this girl lives or you're going to get it. You're going to get it. So he was like, no, I'm not telling you where this. Yo, you bugging out. You crazy. We're not even dating. Like, we're just talking. We're not even going together. You're not even my girlfriend. You doing all of this. She goes to her car, put the crowbar back, and goes and get a knife. And she comes up to him with a knife, telling him that him and his friend. So his friend was like, yo, I'm calling the cops. And she was like, I don't care. You could get it too, blah, blah, blah. So she pulls the knife out on my son. So my son's friend, he calls the cops. The cops meet them there. She leaves before the cops could get there. So it's like 5 cops surrounding him. Me and my husband get there. We trying to figure out what's going on. So we get there. The cops is telling us whatever. They're trying to, they're trying to get, well, not trying to get my son. They told my son to try to get the girl to come back to where he was so they can arrest her. So he tried to get her to come back. She told him, no, I'm not coming back there. She told him, either you meet me. She told him to meet her somewhere. He told her, no, I'm not meeting you. Meet me back over here. She told him no. She told him, either you meet me or I'm coming to your house. So he's like, so he was like, what? She said, you heard me, either you meet me or I'm coming to your house. He said, I'm not meeting you. So me and my husband, we're standing there with the cops and we're trying to get her to meet him back there. She's like, she's refusing. So my son told us, yo, go home, because my daughter was here with my 2 grandkids and my son was worried about that. So he told me and my husband, he said, yo, y'all go home because this girl's crazy. She's been to jail before. You know, she's broken in people's houses before. You know, she's cut people before. So that's how she is. And she's seen my daughter.
Where at? Where? Oh, that's today?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Tell my peeps, because we're on our way to Nautical Mile, yeah. What time it start? Yeah, what time it start?
I think it's like 1 to 6.
All right. Good luck.
I'll say, man.
All right, you too.
So we get home. This girl is parked in front of my house. She's parked in front of my house. So right away, so she's never met me or my husband, so she don't know. So we parked in the parking lot, and I call the cops. They meet us here. The cops go and they approach her because she was still here. They approached her. They made her get out the car. My son had already had a report because when he left his job, and his friend called the cops. When we got out there, the cops was making a report on the whole thing. So they gave him a copy of the report and told him if she was to come to our house, for him to show the police on this side the report, because they were out of their jurisdiction. Because we was in Queens and we live in Brooklyn, so they was out of their jurisdiction. So what they did is they made the report, gave it to him, told him if she was to show up here, for us to give that report to the police in this jurisdiction. So once we called the cops, they came, he gave them the report, and they walked over to her. When they got to her car, she gave them this bunch of lies that she told them, a bunch of lies, but they already had her name, everything. They already had the assault, all of that stuff. They made her get out of her car. First they asked her what's her name. Once they knew that she was who she said, who was on the paperwork, they made her get out of her car. They handcuffed her, they searched the car. When they searched the car, they found the crowbar and they found the knife that she used, that she threatened my son with. So they arrested her, took her, and then so my son, when he went back to work, he had to go to her job and give them the paperwork on the assault and all this, that, and the third. Then he took it to his job too. And so she has to see the judge. She probably won't see the judge. Today is Sunday, so she probably won't see the judge until tomorrow. But they're going to have to go back to court. They called my son and asked him, did he want to order protection? So he said, yeah, for me and my family. Now, mind you, ain't nobody scared over here. You know what I'm saying? But my husband, majority of the people in my husband's family are police officers, right? So they was telling us to do it the legal way. If she come to the house, if she try to swing on us or whatever, then we can protect ourselves. So, but because most of his family are police officers, they was telling him how to go about it the right way. Because I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was ready. I'm not even gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Being brought up in Brooklyn, New York, all your life, you see stuff, you be involved in stuff, this, that, and the third. You've had fights. My family, I'm not gonna say we bad, nothing like that, but we ain't ever shied away from nothing. You know what I'm saying? Especially when somebody's threatening us. So I was ready, but when my husband's family suggested how we need to go about it, that's how we stuck. And that's why my son didn't hit her, because he said he started to knock her block off when she approached him with the knife. But he was like, no, he don't want to do it that way. Let's do it the legal way. This way nobody get in trouble because, out here in New York, the cops is crazy. It's shoot first, shoot and kill first, and then ask questions later. So shoot and kill first and ask questions later. So we didn't want my son getting into nothing. So, my husband had to tell him, my whole family is police officers. So with that respect, that also played a part in a lot of reason why things went as smooth as they did. Because, my husband's father, his cousins, uncles, aunts, all of them was in the police department. So it was just crazy. So right now she's currently locked up right now. She got to go to court tomorrow. So they're going to give my son an order of protection for herself and his family. If she comes in 50 feet within our home or anything like that, she's going to be arrested automatically. So this is what's been going on. Y'all, we didn't get into the house. This happened Friday night. We didn't get in the house. This stuff ended around 5 o'clock in the morning. And we didn't go to bed till 9. But it's crazy. So I haven't been blogging because I haven't blogged in a couple of days because this is what we've been dealing with and stuff. So, anyway, I'm getting ready to get on the bike. We're about to go for a ride. We're going to meet up with some friends on their bikes and we're going to go ride. So I'm going to hit y'all up in a minute. As long as you told me. Ta-da-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta.
Oh, long as you don't say nothing.
Long as she don't say nothing to you, baby.